The older I get, the louder time gets. Let's talk about that. This is Nightwave Radio, no chaser. I'm Jason J. Knight. Looking back now, being over 50, I'm not sitting here saying I'm just afraid to die. It feels deeper than that. It's the uncertainty. It's the weight of not knowing. Am I doing enough? Am I where I need to be with God? Am I really walking this thing the way I should? And what really hit me was looking at my son's hands. I remember when his hands were small and fit inside mine. Now they're bigger, and something about that will stop you in your tracks because it reminds you that time moved whether you were ready or not. When you're younger, you live like there's always more time. More time to figure it out, more time to get serious, more time to put your soul in order. But the older you get, the more you realize time does not slow down just because you finally started paying attention. And that's where the question gets heavy. Not just, what am I doing next? But, where is my soul standing right now? Because when you look at the world shaking, your body changing, your children growing, and your own life moving faster than it used to, you start realizing this is not just about plans anymore. This is about eternity. This is about the condition of your soul before God. And maybe that's why Psalm 23 hits me different now than it used to. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. I used to hear that mostly as something for funerals, for crossing over, for the final moment. But the older I get, the more I hear it as a word for the living. Because while we are still here, we are already walking through valleys. Valleys of uncertainty, valleys of aging, valleys of loss, valleys where time gets louder and the future feels less certain. Valleys where you realize life is not as wide open as it felt 20 years ago. The shadow of death is not just something waiting at the end. It is the reminder right now that life is fragile, time is moving, and none of us hold tomorrow in our own hands. And yet David says, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. That means the comfort was never that the valley disappeared. The comfort was never that he skipped it. The comfort was the shepherd. That is what I think I'm understanding more now. Peace does not come from me solving all the mystery. Peace does not come from me controlling time. Peace does not come from pretending I do not feel the weight of it. Peace comes from knowing that while I am still walking, while I'm still breathing, while I am still trying to make sense of all of this, God is with me. That changes the whole thing. Because then the question is not, do I have every answer? The question becomes, am I staying close to the shepherd? Am I walking with him? Am I bringing my real heart to him? Am I honest with him about my fears, my uncertainty, my questions? Am I letting him restore my soul while I am still here? Because that's in Psalm 23 too. He restores my soul. The older I get, the more I realize I need my soul restored more than I need every question answered. I need his presence more than I need a perfect explanation. I need his nearness more than I need the illusion of control. And I know I'm not the only one who feels this way. A lot of people carry this quietly. They go to work. They smile. They keep moving. But underneath it all, they're wondering, where do I really stand with God? If life turned suddenly, if the valley deepened suddenly, if time ran out sooner than I expected, where would my soul be? That is a real question. And I think the answer is not to fake certainty. The answer is to keep walking with the shepherd while you still can. To stop acting like you've got forever. To stop pushing off the deeper work of your soul. To stop treating God like something you'll get serious about later. Because later is not promised. So yes, the valley is real. Yes, the shadow's real. Yes, time is moving, but so is the shepherd. He is with us in the valley, with us in the uncertainty, with us in the aging, with us in the questions. And maybe that is what peace really is. Not that I conquered the valley, not that I solved death, not that I finally cracked every theological answer, but that while I walk through it, I am not alone. This is Nightwave Radio. Stay awake, stay anchored, and we'll see you on the next broadcast. This is Nightwave Radio, broadcasting from the edge of the court. If this spoke to you, share it with someone who needs a little courage tonight, and we'll see you on the next broadcast.